Hey everybody, welcome back. It's time for Tru-Knowing Holistics to share the energetic invitations and the power animal of this new moon. The new moon, of course, being a Virgo new moon, which occurred yesterday. And as a wise teacher once told me, the moon is with the womb, and the womb is always busy. So we have time to do our new moon awarenesses the day before, the day of, and the day after, either a new moon or a full moon. So those energies are still very potent. What makes it even more potent this month is that we get a double Virgo new moon. So the new moon that's just occurred that we're still under the influence of, and the new moon on September 21st, also Virgo. What does that mean? Well, it means that we can lean into the energies of this astrological time an entire month to spend some awareness, some self reflection around the qualities of Virgo. And the qualities of Virgo have to do with aura. So, reinvention, a question to ask yourself: where in my life can I reinvent how I perceive myself, how I move through my life, even the way that I view myself and my roles? The next one, R is refinement. What qualities or strengths do I have that I can further refine? And what challenges or blind spots do I have that I could bring the energy of refinement into? Recognition, recognizing that we are indeed energetic beings, and as such, we are magical. Our limitations are based on our 3D thinking. So when we start to ask questions, which is such a potent energy activator, when we ask questions that are affiliated with the astrological energies of the moment, we enhance our ability to ask the right questions, right time, and then get the right answers, working with the R's. Revolution. I love that word. As an elder, I'm aware that revolution is a wonderful potency. Revolution has to do with changing the way that things have been done, oftentimes automatically within you. Patterns or belief systems that you accepted as an infant, as a child, perhaps as a teenager, even as you've moved through your life as an adult. Those places where you have taken on belief patterns or systems that really don't serve you anymore. So allow the revolutionary energies of Virgo to come in to say, enough. This doesn't fit me anymore. And I'm going to flip it and I'm going to look at how can I be innovative? How can I bring in some innovative ways of asking myself questions, of asking for my self awareness, of asking for the insights that I'm ready to receive? And finally, remember that as an energetic being, you're magic. You have potency in the form of your questions. You have potency when you invest your energy in self reflection, which is the opportunity offered by the new moon. To take time to turn your vision from the outside world, refocus internally. Who are you? Who are you becoming? Why are you here? The deeper questions of life, and looking at the treasures of your self awareness during this time period. It comes then as no surprise that the power animal that showed up for us this month is the dragon. And that the dragon showed up not only as a single entity, but as a beautiful circle of rainbow dragons, all very tiny, very small, able to fit in the palm of your hand, surrounding you. Well, dragon energy is all about new beginnings and about remembering the magic and the joy of life and dissolving obstacles and making room for insights and new beliefs. How perfect is it that dragon shows up to work with the R's? So, shortly, we're going to do a brief journey so you can meet your dragons and connect with them, make that initial connection. And I encourage you on a daily basis, that's too often, then maybe every second day. Here's a little tip that I've been working with myself in terms of moving around that tendency to get too busy and to not take the time for self reflection. Or to use one of the protector defenses we have, which is procrastination. I've been experimenting with the 2-minute fidget, then sit, fidget, sit. So you may want to enjoy working with that and asking the dragons to help you to be consistent in your journaling. Your journaling is an excellent way of actually creating that space and place to sit in silence, to turn your vision inwards, to ask those questions. Where can I bring in reinvention? Where can I bring in refinement? Where can I recognize my strengths and my abilities? Where is revolution required? And where do I need to remember magic? Sitting in silence, calling in your circle of dragons, and journaling. And just journaling in terms of what comes up for you in that moment when you ask these questions. What are the answers that come forth? And be aware in doing so, you are creating the yes that the universe needs to be able to fly to you those insights and remembrances of the magic that you be. The final thing that I'm going to mention is as you're working with the R's through this month, I want you to identify some of the wishes that are ready to come forth. And when you've created a list, anywhere from 2 to perhaps 7 wishes, I want you to whisper it into a glass of water. Water is also one of the elements or signs that works with Virgo. And once you've whispered your wishes into the water, go outside and pour the water out onto Gaia. It is a symbolic and energetic practice that activates those wishes. And you continue to work with the dragons and the R's and your journaling and be in some excited curiosity about what might come forth. All right, let's take a minute then to do a journey so that you can meet the dragons that will be working with you. The other thing that I was shown that's truly magical is that on any given day, one particular color of dragon may come forth to you more strongly than another. And be curious, ask them, what does their color represent? You may get an intuitive flash, you may get a symbol, you may get a sensation. Be open and curious to their dialogue with you. Remember, dragons are ancient wisdom keepers. Them appearing in a youthful or smaller size allows us to connect with the childlike joy, childlike innocence, and childlike receptivity to the worthiness that we be. All right, let's journey then, shall we? So take a moment now to close your eyes. Feel yourself sitting in your chair. Bring yourself to this here and to this now. A couple of breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, calling your attention to this here and this now. Call in all the guides and guardians that work with you as you journey. And begin now to see, sense, or imagine forming in front of you a most beautiful mist. This sacred mist is created by all who care for you across the realms, and it carries exactly the right energetic signature for you. It carries energies of healing, of trust, of safety, of support. And as you increase your awareness of this sacred mist, feel it beginning to approach you and to gently surround you. Like a psychic hug, it is filled with the energies that support, that clear, that cleanse, that uplift. Rest in this sacred gift for just a moment, breathing it deeply into every aspect of your being. Know that as you journey, this sacred mist will take all the problems or challenges that you're experiencing and work upon them energetically, often gifting you insights and ahas as you return. For now, it is time to journey. Seeing an opening in the sacred mist ahead of you, step forth to find yourself in the middle of a tropical forest or jungle. And in the midst of this jungle, there is a clearing. The clearing is breathtakingly beautiful. There is a stream with running water that sings to your left. There are tall and waving grasses to your right. And in the middle of this clearing, there is a raised mound. And in that mound, you can see there are many dragon's eggs. Approach with curiosity to see how many eggs might be there. Seating yourself next to this raised mound of hot sand that holds the dragon eggs, allow yourself to lean in and to be aware that the eggs are humming. And in fact, as you look closer, you see that the eggs are becoming translucent and opalescent, glowing with magical colors. And as you continue to watch, the eggs begin to crack. And coming forth from them are the most beautiful little dragons that you have ever seen. They are delighted to see you and are flying around you, forming a circle. They are so happy that you have come and that you have witnessed their hatching. They're coming into being, they're coming into divine service with you. Take a moment to identify perhaps how many of them are imminently available to you and visible to you. See, sense, or imagine. You take a few moments now to recognize and gaze into the whirling eyes of each and every dragon that has presented itself to you in this moment. Feel the sun overhead, the breezes, the beautiful scents, and allow yourself to see, sense, and imagine meeting your sacred dragons now. Know that as you do so, you have awoken to an ancient friendship and a sacred partnership. Allow yourself to see, sense, or imagine the magic that is being woken here. Feel the sensation deep within you that this has been sacred and predestined and absolutely perfect for you in this here and now. Acknowledge each dragon as it presents itself to you. You may or may not receive names, you may or may not receive colors or impressions. It matters not. This initial meeting is simply making that energetic connection. And as you call upon them as frequently as you like, as often as you need, and repeatedly allowing them to bring their joy, their wisdom, and their beauty to you, the connection will be made stronger. And while they show up as the power animal for this astrological time, it is my sense that they will become one of your team of spirit helpers. The circle of dragons has now made themselves known to you. The energetic invitation has been extended and accepted. It is time now to stand back up. And as you walk your way back to the sacred mist, the dragons accompany you. And as you enter into the sacred mist, you can feel the dragons still surrounding you, encircling you with their love, their light, and their support. As you allow the sacred mist to infuse you with its wisdoms, and slowly, slowly coming back into your body, into this here and now, feeling, seeing, sensing in a way that has meaning for you, the energetic signatures and whispers of the dragons that surround you. Know that you are in a sacred partnership, and as you move through the energetic invitations of this new moon, you are inspired, supported, encouraged, and empowered. Okay, all back, all back, all back. As always, I encourage you to spend the next little while in quiet contemplation. You may want to journal your experiences or insights that you may have received during our time together. And as always, my heartfelt thanks for allowing me to be your guide in this moment, and my expectations that this will be a most enjoyable time for you. Blessed be, and until next time.